Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen, Joshua Carty will get it underway. Off we go from Santa Clara. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Off the play fake, Purdy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. The Rams have it.
It's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down. From 31, here is 2nd down and 9. They'll go again here with Williams. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
A gain of 2 on the play.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Nakua pulls it in. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, L.A.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That his first touchdown of the new year. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Rams will take a 7-0 lead.
Rams 7, 49ers nothing. Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. To return is Ricky Pearsall. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
first down throw for Purdy. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Purdy now on second down. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk to the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
To kick off for the 49ers.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's out wide to Williams. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 29. Here's 2nd and 7. Now, faking the give. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Malik Mustafa.
The second down pass. Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up? Start.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Outside. 18, what's up?
Play fake. Now it's Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
18, what's up? Yellow. Start.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Rams are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. McCaffrey going to return it. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Get set. Get yellow.
1st and 10 for Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 53 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
18. Watch out.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get set.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Rams have it inside the 40. Still going. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. 3rd and long. Here's Purdy. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Here's Purdy. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 1, Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. He'll look to throw. That's taken in by Jennings. And a nice game, getting this to about the 23-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll have the 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Williams. Not much there. A yard or 2 down to the 48. Alfred Collins there to bring him down.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is
3rd down and 9. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Throw left side. Taken in by Thomas. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Joshua Carty on for the Rams field goal. A 60-yard attempt.
His kick is good. From 60 yards out. He's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
Carty back out following the made field goal. He'll kick this one away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. The Niners take over 1st and 10. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. Rouse up. Yellow. Up.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yellow. 18. Watch out.
On play action, here's Purdy. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down. And for a gain of 7.
You want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
To the 48-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Outside. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Stop.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down. have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
This throw, left side, caught by Kittle. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. That's good for 27 and a first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. He's going to lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3. They run over center with Williams. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. It's another run here for Williams. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. Second and a yard. Now this time they'll look to throw. That's taken in by Thomas. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Rams first down. A give, and here comes Williams. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2. At the Niners' 12-yard line.
They'll go with Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
That is caught, and they'll stop them just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Ram. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Yeah, running with you. I should probably start a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the books in me, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me if I did something.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now, Watkins on the return. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
2nd and 6.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up the 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the move left. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
That's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To throw here to begin the drive. This pass is caught by Thomas. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Rams first down.
They'll run it with Williams. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tackles. Picks up 9 on the play. Now it's 2nd and 1. On the ground, this is Williams. And look out there. Upended at the line of scrimmage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They'll run it and give it to the big guy. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
At his 48-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Get set, get set. You're not. 18, watch out.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 18.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Play action, here's Purdy. The throw on the run is complete. And he's in. Touchdown, 49ers.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, this is Blake Corum. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the give, it's Williams. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. It just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time.
Williams hit, and he loses the football. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Josiah Stewart in on the stop.
37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. From the gun, it's Purdy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He's got his man, complete to Pearsall.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, you see some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw, Purdy. That one into the hands of Turner. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Really nice play call there by the offensive coordinator. You kind of use your tendencies against the defense. They're thinking run in this down and distance, and ultimately you use it to your advantage. Play action pass to the tight end, and you keep the drive alive.
A run on 1st and goal. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, here comes Corum. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. That's out wide to Williams. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on...
That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Here's a toss, right side. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Taken down at the 23-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
Outside. Ready? Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 2.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Right, up.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Outside.
They need 2. Here's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
26 yards.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Ready, watch out.
Here's a run going left. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
At the 11-yard line.
Outside. Yellow. Ready, watch out.
Purdy. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown. 49ers. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. He will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. A little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
1st and 10.
And the Rams, 1st down. Let's go. A gain of 12.
They'll look to throw again. Nakua snags it over the middle. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 6. They'll look to throw yet again. Open man is Jennings. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, L.A. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
A gain there of 11. It's good for a Niners first down. Stay on the ground. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Ball is at the 8 for second and goal. We'll get this to Ayuk on the jet sweep. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will score again. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all off-season long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
A return now from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
He's a gain of a yard.
3rd down and 9.
Is 3rd down.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
And the Rams 1st down.
He'll look to throw. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the carry, it's Williams. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a 1st down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Gain of 30. 1st down.
They'll look to throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Rams 1st down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one caught at the 4. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Outside.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd and 11. Purdy down to a knee. And that should be the final snap of this game. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium